Welcome back to Stalker Anomaly. In the last episode, a mysterious encrypted transmission led us to a reunion with an old friend, Alexander Degtyarev, the player protagonist from Call of Pripyat. A former stalker himself, and now a colonel in the security service of Ukraine, Degtyarev and his team are back in the zone to investigate incursions by the United Nations International Scientific Group, or UNISG. Now, don't let the name fool you. UNISG aren't here to play. The ones we meet are extremely well-equipped paramilitary strike teams who will give even Monolith a run for their money. They've got top-of-the-line Western gear and itchy trigger fingers, and they were happy to put both of those to use when we ran into them while tagging along with Degtyarev's band. Tough as they are, though, they were no match for the combined power of two legendary stalkers and Ukraine's finest. We parted ways with the good colonel and his squad, but I have a feeling we'll be seeing them again very soon, which left a mountain of valuable loot for us. Probably the most exciting find was this ISG variant of the Saiga shotgun, which is hands down my favorite shotgun in Boomsticks and Sharpsticks. Now, like Dutchman's, it exchanges a dovetail mount for a Picatinny rail, which suits me just fine. I'm not really a fan of Soviet optics, and I really like the Barska sight for CQE. But it has a 10-round mag to Dutchman's 6 and a significantly higher rate of fire. Unfortunately, it's also trashed all to hell. Honestly, that's not surprising, given that I lob around grenades like discount Halloween candy. Fortunately, I've got all the replacement parts I need to sort that out, but some of the parts, and not to mention the gun condition itself, use some attention first. Don't even need any supporting material for that. And then let's grab one of these ramrods and clean up the barrel. Alright. And finally, let's take a file. And that one will get up to speed. This one will need a little bit of supporting material, but I've got plenty of this industrial grease. I believe that should be all the parts that I need to get this thing in working order. Excellent. Alright, so let's open up our toolkit. And we'll just drop in these replacement parts. Now with weapon parts overhaul, I could just drag and drop the non-barrel parts. That would affect the gun condition, and since I already have the toolkits here with me, I might as well just use that. Yeah, gun's already a bit trashed enough, but at least the parts are back in working order, so let's get it cleaned. At 46%, I think the 12-gauge cleaning kit should do it, yeah. We'll use a bit of gasoline there. That's gotten up to 78, which, yeah, should be high enough for us to use the Dvodka. Perfect. And I'll just wipe that off with a rag. And now our Saiga is in beautiful working order. Oh yeah, much better. That's going to be beautiful when we get face-to-face with mutants. I've also been going through a lot of tourniquets, so I need to craft some more. Unfortunately, each one only requires mil-spec textiles and 2 bandages, and I've been looting quite a lot of both. Lastly, let's get our shotgun upgraded. Now let's see. I believe that I've already pulled out most of the parts that I need, at least the ones that I have. Let's get these upgrades dropped in. Now I don't have any of the handling upgrades, however, I'm pretty sure that I can craft them. Let's make 2 of those. And then take one of them and upgrade it to advanced. And then take that one and upgrade it to expert. Or fine-tuning, rather. Okay, excellent. Now, there are a few more upgrades that I want to do, but I don't believe that I have the parts to make any of them. So if I want those upgrades, and I do, then I'm going to have to pay a technician for them. Привет. Now let's see, I want to have at least one reliability upgrade. And I want to get the 3-round burst firing mode, but I think I have the part for that, so I'm going to hold off on that. And just get these rate of fire upgrades in. Perfect. And now back at our stash. Let's open our toolkit back up. And get that last upgrade in. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And just like that, our new Saiga is fully upgraded. Let's get the suppressor back on it. And let's put away all our toolkits this time. I believe that should be everything. Actually, I'll put away the ramrod too. And now that I look at it, the multi-tool's in slightly ratty condition, so let's take care of that before we head out. I actually want some kerosene for that. Let's grab any one of those. And we can get it back up to full without the kerosene. Now let's just put that back. Okay. Now we're in excellent condition. Now we need to report back to Sidorovich in order to turn in the first stage of the ISG quest, which is called Operation Afterglow. Fortunately, this time I've left a backpack there, so we can spend a couple hours to fast travel down there and then get a good night's sleep in the Rookie Village. And here we are in the Rookie Village in Cordon. It's almost 2 a.m. We'd like to get at least some sleep last night, so we're not running around tired like last time. So let's get that taken care of. And we'll sleep till about 8 a.m. That's left us a bit hungry and thirsty, so let's first take care of the thirst. And then, do I have any snacks on me? I did not actually think to bring one, but that's okay. We've got a spare small glucose shot sitting around. Yeah, and that's gotten us sorted out. Perfect. Alright. Let's go talk to Sid. Uncle Sid, we're back. And good, he's gotten that radio out of my inventory. So, we met a man named Colonel Degtyarev. He's doing top-secret operations in the zone, fighting a group called UNISG, a foreign task force. They say they're trying to uncover the zone's dirty laundry, but they're essentially just another squad of mercs. And by the way, this information is not at all top-secret, and I totally did not promise not to reveal any of it. Fortunately, I've gotten paid a decent pile of money for that, and Sid's told us to go off and do our own thing, which, you know, okay, that's what I was about to do anyway. Now, you'll probably notice that we've not received a next quest or a quest marker or anything like that. A lot of people get confused on how to progress Operation Afterglow after this point, and it's really not obvious. Unfortunately, the conveyance in this particular quest line is not great. Well, depending on how you feel about that, if you like having clear markers on where to go and what to do, personally I generally like to, but some people like figuring things out for themselves. What we need to do is head up to Jupiter. So let's use our fast travel point. And a few hours later, here we are in Jupiter. And pretty much the moment we zoned in, we have a message from a Alexander Degtyarev. Not Colonel, Alexander. He wants to talk, and he is back undercover as a stalker. Well, Alexander, can't say I expected you here. What you doing in Yanov? Visiting, exploring, hunting the most dangerous game, this sort of thing. Yeah, guess what the most dangerous game is? Apparently he still has a good reputation around here as a helpful neutral stalker. Most people are not aware of his affiliation or the secret mission that he was on when he first came into the zone. And since I helped him out, he's got some things that need doing. He wants a package taken to one of his friends, waiting not far from here. Unfortunately, said friend has been pursued by a team of quote-unquote thugs, and those scare quotes are quite deliberate. He's trying to be discreet, but essentially they're ISG. Oh, it looks like I forgot to actually drop off my Vepra shotgun, so I'm going to do that really quick. No need to be carrying that around now I've got the Saiga. So long, Vepra. You served me well. I'll probably hand you off to a buddy at some point. But for now, let's get out there. Yeah, there's his buddy, and as we can see, there's a squad of UNISG already on the way to try to intercept him. Let's get our AP ammo in. Where are these guys? Oh. Well, looks like they have had the unfortunate luck to run into a pseudo-giant who has, decided to play with them like ragdolls. Excellent. That's a fitting end to... That's excellent. Absolutely excellent. Well, as much as I was expecting to need this sniper rifle to pick these guys off. I think the pseudo-giant's going to do it for me. The sniper rifle is just going to be so I can get a good close look at it. That's magnificent. Okay, in that case, let's, oh, yeah, pseudo-giant's coming for me. Unfortunately, he's already worn down from his fight with UNISG. Anyone else? Yeah, looks like we got some zombies, but that's alright. Let's get the shotgun back on and deal with them. Hello, my good sirs. Let me introduce you to my new ISG shotgun. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's see if these zombies had anything interesting. Not that one, that's for sure. A shell casing on you. Beautiful. And what about the pseudo-giant? Anything good here? Well, we're clipping into his model. That's fun. Alright, but the real treat is, let's see what our UNISG guys had. That's some basic stuff there. Pseudo dog. Okay, parts for butcher, or for the scientists. Oh, that was a KS-23. That's all right. The zone can have that. Let's just strip that. And what about down here? I can do without the scientist shotgun. Okay. Not bad. Some decent loot. I'll take it. Considering we didn't have to do a damn thing except spectate gleefully while the pseudo-giant tossed them around like ragdolls. Alright, now where's the buddy we're supposed to deliver this package to? It looks like they're hanging out over near the tunnel. Everything calm over here? Ah, there you are.
Zdarov.
Zdarov, but let me take a look at the others here. Looks like you already looted them. Yep. Okay. Excuse me, Junior Lieutenant. I've got to come back here. I'm trying to give you stuff. I've got a package from Colonel Degtyarev for you. Yeah, gimme. You can go now. Beautiful. Oh, thanks. And we fade to black for some reason. Probably to let the, the soldier just despawned. That's fine. Oh, that was a bit of easy loot and progression. Let's head on back. Something is ticking visibility on me. Whoa, someone. Okay. Someone's shooting at us from where? Oh, okay. Well, whoever it is, they are not playing. What's going on here? That's apparently going on here. And we're getting... Oh, okay. I see the muzzle flash. Where's this guy? Okay, so we had a sucker and someone who was taking shots at us. Who was that? Oh, we're still getting shot at. Oh, there he is. Ooh. Oh, we just took a bad hit from that nade. What's going on here? Okay, I think I got him with mine, though. What did that do? Ooh, yeah, that was a big hit on my, was a big hit to my suit. Get back in cover and repair that real quick. In the midst of all that, I saw I got a message from Degtyarev, so we'll go take care of that in a minute. Now, we're already kind of hungry, and using that stim pack really pushed us over. So let's have a glucose shot. Okay, now who was it here? Mercs. Frickin' Mercs. Well-equipped Mercs. Very well-equipped. Very well-equipped Mercs. And I think there was another one over here, wasn't there? Yeah, he was hiding in these bushes. Oh, let's see. Anything good in that? A couple of parts I can sell. Other than that, nothing really. Ooh, what's causing that? All right, Alexander.
Я слушаю.
I delivered your package, and it was a lot more than I bargained for. What do we got next? And he's got another task. Apparently, another friend of his, aka one of his squad mates, managed to infiltrate a squad of quote-unquote thugs, aka ISG. And we're to contact him directly and take a pen drive with intel from him. That's a good question. Aren't they going to shoot me on sight? And apparently they're going to be cool with me for some reason, because of their circumstances, all right. And we've got a code phrase that we need to do. And the question is going to be about dangerous mutants in the area, and we need to very specifically say that we were attacked by a pack of blind dogs. Okay, I will try to remember that. I'm getting a bit of audio stuttering. I'm not sure why that is. Well, let's take a look at the PDA. And if I remember correctly, these are going to be over, yeah, here at the old Bandit Workshop. As you can see, that's a couple of UNISG squads there, but we should be able to get there without incident. Well, I say that. We should be able to get there without them aggroing on us. The rest of the world, not so much. Let's switch away from AP ammo so we're not using that. And we've got shotgun on. And just soon avoid any further mishaps like that first one. Those mercs came very close to taking us out despite our rhino suit. I don't love this approach. It's kind of exposed, but what do we got there? Like bandits, maybe? Maybe Sin? Having trouble getting faction there. No, there's Sin. Okay. Well, in that case, let's press the correct keys. That helps. Okay, I think they were the only ones, looks like. Now let's see what the sinners had. One of them had an ISG Saiga. Well, la-di-da. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that, with the sound stuttering. I might have to relaunch the game in order to get rid of that. If it keeps happening, I'll try that. Oh, what's this? Bracelet, and it is radioactive. Do I have... I don't. I don't actually have a container. Okay. Oh, and I'm getting a tick of visibility from somewhere. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. I'm going to run it back to Yanov. Get it dropped into my stash there, and then I'm going to relaunch the game to try to get rid of what's ever causing this audio stuttering. Drink some water to counteract the radiation. I've got a bit of passive rad reduction from the Freon unit. And we're back. Now, hopefully that restart took care of whatever was causing that audio stuttering issue. And since I'm a little bit hungry and I'm already here... Let's just grab a snack from this guy. Yeah, I'll just make sure that I'm completely fed. Yum, canned beef. Yep. That's all taken care of. Let's head on towards our destination. Still want to be careful because it's not impossible that something else could have spawned or wandered into this area that we just cleared in the time that it took to run back here. Also want to make sure I don't run straight into anomalies. That's important. Okay, how are we looking? That's ISG, right? Yeah. And they look pretty calm. Well, they're not shooting me on sight, so that's a good sign. Hello, gents. Yeah, you're not willing to talk. Not surprising. I know he's not my quest objective, but let's see if this guy has anything to say. He doesn't want to sell anything to me. And for some reason, he wants to send me on an anomalous study to the meadow. I think I'll pass. Alright, you sir, you're my quest objective, are you not? And yeah, Mutual Contact wanted me to inform you about mutant activity in the area. Some blind dogs. Hint, hint. And looks like we've still got audio stuttering, but we've at least progressed the quest. Now, what's our next step? Yep, as I thought, report back to Degtyarev. Now let's just fast travel back there. Yep, I met up with your friend. I've got his pen drive. They didn't suspect a thing. I was totally discreet when I walked up in my Nossorog. Oof. That's quite a lot of audio stuttering, but that's also quite a lot of money, so great. And it looks like the thugs have been thoroughly searching the old Jupiter factory. And Degtyarev wants me to go there and deal with them. That sounds like a thing I can do. Oh, he doesn't just want me to go there, he wants to go there with me. Oh, outstanding. Just what I wanted. Alright, what are you armed with? Looks like you got a Vintorez. Yeah, I suppose that should do. Alright, I'm going to try restarting my machine altogether. And we're back. If you're wondering why the rain has gone away, it's because I decided to restart my computer in order to try to address the audio stuttering. I don't know if it was something in the local machine or if it was just Stalker being Stalker the way it does. But either way, what is Stalker being Stalker is the weather changing when you reload the game. So that's the thing. Either way, we still have our task from Degtyarev to go over to Jupiter and take care of a UNISG squad that's searching for something there. So let's get back on the road. Come along, my friend. Oof, bit of lag there. Hopefully that is not a harbinger of things to come. Okay, I think probably what we want to do is head straight back here. Back through the area that we've already quote-unquote cleared. And I put that in scare quotes because, well, this is an anomaly. Things wander around, things respawn. Can't really assume that, but at any rate, I believe this UNISG squad that we said hi to earlier should still be neutral to us. I believe that they're operating under special rules. And yeah, it looks like they are not fussed about our presence. Hello, gentlemen. We are totally not here to shoot you in the face and take your stuff. Please pay us no mind as we march through your camp. Yeah, we're all good. I think this is probably the side to approach from. Tend to get a lot of monolith zombies over there. And speaking of which, okay, we got him off fire with the wolf for a moment. Let's put him on stealth, and let's take a look at what we've got in the area. Just a rat. Okay. Looks like a whole lot of nothing at the moment, and that suits me just fine. Okay, that's just a bush. That's not a bush, that's a zombie. Okay. And it looks like there's a body over there. Okay. Well, things appear calm in here for the moment. And we'll take that as a hopeful good sign. All the same, we'll stay down here to avoid attracting any attention and maintain as much cover as possible. That's a monolith. Was. Oh, that is just a rat. That's nothing to be concerned about. the same, I'd rather not have it distracting us. Okay, there he is. Mercenary thinks he just watched me shoot a Toscano. Mercenary thinks he just watched me shoot that thing. No, sir, I don't think you actually did. And if you did, well, you've got amazing eyesight. Okay, I think we might have more monolith or something to deal with. Rifle's still okay for the moment. We've got a lot of bodies on the minimap, and we're getting PDA pings. Better go to fire at will. Oh. Damn. Frickin' zombie. I think I actually got him with that first one, but I'm not taking any chances. What is... Oh, frickin' Snork. This particular part of the map is a crossroads of chaos. Goodbye, Snork. Sometimes the fact that mutants can trigger anomalies almost makes up for the fact that NPCs can't. Ooh, you had a lot of stuff, sir. What'd you do, loot all your fellas? Oh, it's mine now. Now looks like they mixed it up with some military. And renegades. This must have been just some sort of free-for-all. Who'd I miss over here? You? Yeah, just a zombie. Okay, that'll do. Alright, let's get my guns switched around the way that I want them. What's making that noise? Oh, it's a zombie, okay. Somewhere over there. Okay, this weapon could use a little TLC. Okay, for now, ignore combat. I don't want you getting distracted. I think we dealt with the monolith who were out here, so let's see what they had. You were loaded also, sir. What about your buddy here? Where is he? Yeah, looks like I definitely got him with that nade. Picking up a couple PDAs, some repair equipment. This is all very good stuff. I'll take it. The parts are crap. Okay, now I have a recollection of there being anomalies in this area. And given my propensity for walking straight into them, I'd just as soon have some early warning. Oh, we got something down there. What is that? Walking like a zombie. Yeah, those are zombies. Okay. Yeah, there's that sneaky burner right in the middle of the road. I recall in, and what was it, Clear Sky? I recall in the game where this map first appeared that there was a pretty big firefight in this high-rise, and it was a lot of fun. I don't think UNISG goes in there, though. I think they're just inside the factory. I can do without that. I'll take all of this, though. Looks like the restart might have dealt with the audio stuttering issue, and if so, I'll be very happy. Now, let's put Degtyarev on fire at will, just so his magic NPC senses can act as an early warning system in case we need it. I do recall there being mutants of one flavor or another out in the yard. Whoa. Yeah, he thinks something's here, and he thinks it's in this direction. Ah, I think I see a dog. Psydog, okay. Okay. And you can see what I mean about why I like this site. It's just compared to going through iron sights or the bulky Soviet optics, it's just so wide open. It doesn't block your view, and you can just... It's great. Love it. Okay. I have vague memories of there being stashes somewhere in here, like up in that superstructure and in that little area there, but I can't recall whether those are base game or anomaly. In any event, that's not what we're here for at the moment. So let's make sure that we are ready for whatever's going to happen in there. Okay, let's get APM on. And on the SA-58 as well. And we'll have him ignore combat for the moment. And let's save. Okay, hang back for a second. Don't want you getting in my way. Last time I was through here, they were all clustered up on the far side of the factory. Yeah, like way in here in the center. So we might have a bit of a clear run at first, but I don't want to count on it. Doesn't look like there's anyone waiting in ambush here. I'm going to turn on, or rather turn off my night vision so I can see the chemical anomalies a little better. And we'll tell Degtyarev to move up. I'm already getting PDA pings from someone. They moving? No, they're not moving. Okay. At least the quest marker isn't moving, so whoever it's centered on isn't. Did I see a headlamp? Or is that just environmental lighting? I think that's environmental lighting. Hate blind ladders like this. Alright, actually, let me tell Degtyarev to back off for a second. Okay, wait here. Watch my back on fire at will. Whoa! I saw you. That was a cheeky spot for you to hang out. Okay, I think we're made, so let's get up here. Follow me. Now let's get some cover. So I think they come out over on that side if they're going to come. We have to go all the way around on the catwalk in order to gain access to the center of the factory. Okay, whoa, there he is. Okay. I hear you. All at once now. Okay, I think I'm actually going to switch over to sniper rifle ammo. They certainly don't have a line of sight on me from here. I think they... Oh, yeah, that was Degtyarev. You coming? Kind of want to hang out here because this is pretty much the only cover. Everything else is wide open on that catwalk. It is not a good way to have to approach under fire. There we go. Come on. Follow your friend. Out you pop. You're going to throw a cheesy ambush at the top of a ladder. I am happy to camp your asses. Oof. Bad shots. Let's not be wasting AP ammo like that. Next time, yep. Jeez. This is just not a great spot overall, but it's better than the alternatives. Jeez. Okay. Actually, let's see if I can use sit down. I'll use this. Okay. I see that quest marker moving. Okay. Oh. That can't be the last of them. We'll get a quest update when there are. Alright, boys, come on. Well, Degtyarev thinks that he can hit them through that wall. More power to him if he can. Come on, you cheeky bastard. I saw that. He's coming. And there's the other one. Okay. That was it. Alright, Degtyarev, what's going on? Powell Bones just keeps getting bigger. Powell loot as well. And speaking of loot, he wants us to search the factory for documents. Alright. I can do that. But first, I want all this nice UNISG loot. Let's just grab all these weapons and deal with them one by one. Ooh, is that a... It's not a unique variant, but it's an uncommon one. It's the AK-74 version rather than the 47. This might be worth having. That's all trashed. And likewise. Sir. Sir, you're in the way of my looting. Well, for the most part, nothing too exciting. This is all fairly typical loot. But, you know, I'll take it. Okay, and what was that down there? I see a body, but maybe that's on a different stairwell. Yeah, probably. Alright, follow me. How's the condition of everything? Surprisingly good, actually. Yeah, parts are in good order. Okay, I'll take it. Let's switch over to the shotgun just in case there's any mutants, because I heard them firing at something in here. And somebody's still firing at something out there. Now let's save. I sure as hell don't want to have to do that a second time. Looks like we've got random rounds sitting around here. I don't think there are any stashes in here, but I haven't been in here since I installed TBs, so I could be wrong about that. I'll take a quick look around. Now, what about this helicopter? This is just a quest item from Call of Pripyat, but they might have added something. No, okay, it's just cosmetic. Okay, you are getting in the way a bit, so I'm going to tell you to wait here. The last time I was through here, there was, I think, one ambush on the way through, but most of them were just clustered back here, and I was able to sneak in. Unfortunately, that didn't work out this time, but oh, it sorted itself out in the end. That's not a stash. I remember having a really good firefight in here. Okay. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong key. I've been repositioning my mic to try to get clearer audio more consistently, and unfortunately that leaves the mic sort of in the way of some of my lower keys on my keyboard. Here we go. We got a stash box there, unmarked. Nice. But yeah, sometimes the mic is blocking part of my keyboard, and I end up hitting the wrong key at a moment when I need to glance at it. I think there are documents up here. Maybe buckshot. No, I think that was base game, maybe. Okay. Where else? That's not a stash. Oh, something else is around here. Map tell us anything good? Oh, I think those are just zombies outside. Okay. Alright, nothing in there. Can I get up, please? No. Please cooperate. There we go. Just some cheap rounds. Well, I say cheap, they're 45. There's crafting materials. So far, I'm not seeing any documents in places where I might expect them to be. And I can't actually recall where they were. I've only been through this part of the quest line in Anomaly once or twice. Down here in this lower area, maybe? Always check electrical boxes, because stashes like to hide there. Oof. Yep, that's what I thought. Weight's getting up there, so what do we want to do about that? I don't think I'm going to claw back too much weight from disassembly or combining, but yeah, I'll break these down since they're heavy. And I think the walkie-talkies too might give us a little more weight back. And then what about combining items? This kerosene maybe? That's gotten us a little bit. But I think for the most part... Yeah, I think for the most part this is just carrying a lot of weight, period. Okay. Let's see, how far above are we? I think... That's not really going to do it. Okay, well, I'll take some caffeine. Just so I can get a little stamina back. Now, if you were a set of top-secret documents that have been stuck in the zone for decades, where would you hide? Oh, there we go. Thank goodness I was holding down the interact key at that moment. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Alright, Degtyarev, I got your things. And we are apparently done in Jupiter, and it's time for him to head out. He's going to head out to the outskirts of Pripyat. No need for us to get involved, he says. But, spoiler alert, the outskirts are where we're going to have to go next. And we got a little bit of Spetsnaz rep. Before we go do anything in the outskirts, we have a lot of loot to bring back to base, so I'm going to do that, take care of all our metrics, and most likely get another night's sleep, because it's getting late in the day, and it'll be even later by the time fast travel happens. So I will see you there. It's only been moments for you after the cut, but I need to take care of some real-life obligations, so it's been a few days for me since the last recording session. However, we're now back in Rostock, and since all I really needed to do was drop off loot and grab a few supplies, none of which was very interesting, I took the liberty of doing all that off camera. Now, as I mentioned, we need to head to Pripyat outskirts in order to kick off the next part of the quest, so let's get a good night's sleep and do that first thing in the morning. And we're thirsty, so let's take care of that. And fortunately, we already have a backpack in Outskirts, so let's fast travel to it, and then take care of food and drink once we're there. And now that we're here in Outskirts, we should not have to wait very long before we get a quest update, so I'm going to step outside and begin heading in the right direction. And while I do that, I'm just going to take care of anything that needs reloading here. And let's see, I think I'm going to want the sniper rifle for this. Yeah, that should be good. Run into anything else along the way, we'll take care of it with the SA-58. think you hear some dogs off in the distance there, but they shouldn't be close enough to worry about. And right on cue, there's Strelok on comms, and it seems that he needs help with a squad of Monolith who are giving him some hard time. That would be my absolute pleasure. I saw that muzzle flash, so... Ooh. Missed the shot, though. God. See, I believe there are 3 of them. It's been a while. Are they? See them in the window? There he is. Alright, who else? Aha, there you are. Okay. And now Strelok wants to talk, but before I do that, I'm just going to quickly see if these monoliths have anything of interest. Actually take that, see if it has any parts in it, but nothing I need. And what about this big guy? Some decent repair supplies. Exo doesn't have anything I want. Okay. With that done, Strelok, talk to me, buddy. How'd you get yourself into this mess? Yeah, you're not kidding. This place isn't safe. There are some nasty things that spawn around here, apart from the monolith. And he's just going to slide his way down the ladder the way NPCs do. That's beautiful. But yeah, let's make haste for the laundromat. And just in case there are mutants, I'm going to be shotgun ready. I do still hear some dogs. Oh, there's one. And there's another thing. If I recall correctly, that's a Bureau variant. Oh, nothing useful, so it doesn't matter. Alright, as we were. Yep, I get it. Everything's calm now. Come on, Strelok. Anytime now. You can sprint. I know you can. I did it in the first game. There you go. Okay. And as soon as we head in here, we're going to fade to black so that Strelok can teleport into the common room. Let's go talk to him. So what happened? Where's your friends? Apparently they've been cutting off monolith supply lines to try to deal with their threat and push them out of the zone. But, not surprisingly, they assembled a hit squad. Happens, buddy. I've had them myself. Apparently he got separated from Rogue and Stitch, and the last time he saw them, they were over by the abandoned hospital. Okay, well, we'll go do that. However, he's given me a heavy thing. That gravity is very nice loot, but I don't need to be carrying it around, so let's drop that off there. Alright. Now he says go search for them, but they're actually in fixed positions, and each of them has a dilemma that they need help with. Let's head in the right direction, and how's the rifle looking? Actually, you know what, it would be smart to clean up the sniper rifle a bit. Yeah, that's good enough. And it could be any number of things out here, so I'm going to apparently hit the wrong key and throw a grenade. That's the thing that happens. Okay. Looks like that's just some clear sky buddies. Okay, What I was trying to do was switch ammunition types. Yes, we'll do that. Hi, guys. They seem a bit fussed about something over there, but that's not the direction we're going, so they can just do that. And we're going to be heading over to a place that should be very familiar from our last time in Outskirts. Let me just make sure that I'm going the right direction here. Yep. Okay, good. Oh, we got snorks, okay. Let's make them go through. There we go. Made them go around the gate. That gave us plenty of time to line up those shots. Is there anything I want here? Sure. What about you? Okay. See, I think we are over to this side of the map. Yeah, good. That's what we need to be. Let's take care here because we're a bit in the open, don't have any nearby cover, and there's a lot of very unhappy things that can spawn around here. Just in case anything gets in our face while we're in here. Okay. So far, so good. And as soon as we get close enough, should trigger a quest update. Yep, there it is. And it looks like Stitch needs some help with The Walking Dead. And he is not kidding. There is a giant pile of zombies headed his way. So let's thin out the herd a bit. Okay. And we get a quest update, but that's not the end. That just means we've progressed to the next phase. And we've got some zombified stalkers in there, so let's give them a nade. And who's left? Stay down. Okay, now as soon as we talk to Stitch, he's going to begin running, and he's not going to stop for anything until he gets back to the laundromat. So before we do that, let's do a quick bit of looting. Sort of zombies and zombified, so I'm not expecting too much out of them. But as always, you never know. Thankfully, Stitch is going to very patiently wait for us to finish our looting. Let's not dawdle any longer. So, what did you do to get yourself into this mess? And big group of monolith guys, everything got hectic. He fled over here to the theater to catch a breath, but, surprise, surprise, zombies. And having gotten that update, he is momentarily going to begin running in that direction, and he's going to make a beeline straight for the laundromat. We'll cover him, make sure that nobody from Monolith comes out to say hi. Or for that matter, anything else. This is a direct route, but it is not exactly the safest he could have chosen. And now we're back into territory that we were just through. It should be fairly safe, but I'm hearing some gunshots that sound like they're over in the vicinity of the laundromat. That sounds like that might be zombified. Okay, nothing immediately obvious. Oh, some corpses in the laundromat. Looks like there was some excitement. Yep. Zombified stalkers. Okay. Well, as soon as Stitch steps in here, we're going to have another fade to black. He's going to teleport over to the common room and join Strelok there. Alright. Yeah, no zombie bites, right? I'd hate to see you turn. And he's given us some money and a military stim pack. That's excellent. But we've still got one outstanding task, and that's to go find Rogue. And fortunately, I know exactly where he is, or at least the area in which he's going to be. Depending on what happens, he can wander around a bit. And I think I'm going to switch over to AP ammo, because there's a non-zero chance we'll have to deal with some Monolith. Let's see, where's this map? Yeah. That should be him right there on the map. And he's going to be inside this kindergarten. I believe the way up is through here. Yeah. Rogue, what are you fussed about? Oh, okay. Okay. Headache? Apparently there's a psi anomaly, and he's not wearing enough protection. Well, he wants some psi block, and I've got it on me, so, what's up, man? And apparently, yeah, he got separated while fighting some Monolith, and, stepped into a psi anomaly. His psi helmet is very uncomfortable, so he decided to leave it behind. Well done, sir. Well done. Now that we've given him some pills to clear his head, he's going to follow us to the laundromat, or, to be more precise, he's going to beeline for the laundromat, and we're going to follow him. Now, if you don't happen to have any psi block on you when you go there, he will wait while you go and get some. It's not a problem. But I usually carry a few psi block pills with me anyway, at all times, so... And as before, as soon as he hits the front door, we're going to fade to black, and Rogue as well is going to teleport into the common room. Feeling better now? And he's given us some Ukrainian combat rations, which, you know, that's actually welcome, because we're starting to get a little hungry, so let's have one of those. That looks so appetizing. Let's have a quick drink. Okay, and with all our survival metrics topped off, let's talk to Strelok. And surprise, surprise, Pripyat is deadly. Water is wet. And it was no problem at all, buddy. I kind of feel like I'm part of the team myself, so I'm glad I could help. What's next? Strelok, it seems, is going to move on. He's not too confident that we can actually do anything about the zone, given everything that's happened, even after dealing mortal blows to Monolith and Sin and turning off all their Psi toys. I'm kind of right there with you, man. The zone's here to stay, better or worse, and I will consider your offer to join you. That sounds like it could be a good time at some point. I'll see you around. Now, there has been no quest update, and there will not be until the very moment we step out this door. We will get a message from Colonel Alexandrovich Degtyarev of the SSU, our good friend from before, and apparently he has come for Strelok. He's given Strelok an ultimatum to come out, and no surprise, Strelok is disinclined to cooperate. But Colonel, what's going on? Why are my friends fighting? Colonel Degtyarev is under orders, and his orders are that the secrets of the zone remain hidden. He wants to prevent Strelok's knowledge from falling into the wrong hands, and UNISG most definitely qualify as the wrong hands. And his orders are to either bring Strelok into custody or get rid of him. Colonel, I hate to break it to you, but Strelok is one of the top stalkers in the zone. That's not gonna work out too well for you or your squad. And given that we've earned some favor with him, we can offer him an alternative. I'm going to go talk to Strelok, work out a compromise, have him go into hiding. In exchange, you don't go all aggro, and we don't have to kill you. However, before we do that, there's a brief bit of prep that we want to do. As soon as we come back and talk to Degtyarev, we're going to get a huge squad of UNISG chads who are going to spawn right about here. And it's an extremely tough fight. A lot can happen. People can get killed. I would just as soon avoid that fight entirely. So, as will come as no surprise to anyone, since I know exactly where they're going to spawn, I'm going to leave them a surprise. And having done that, let's go talk to Strelok and see if he'll agree to our compromise. Alright, Strelok, here's the deal. You know what Degtyarev wants. Now at this point, we can handle this one of two ways. We can either propose to trick Degtyarev and use our trust with him to get the drop on him and take him out. And that kind of feels bad, you know? He's just doing his job. He's not corrupt like a lot of the other military units in the zone, and he's actually dealt fairly with us, so let's deal fairly with him. If you agree to go into hiding and keep everything to yourself, he'll let you go, and since that was already what Strelok was planning on doing, he's good with that compromise. And once more, Strelok has joined us as part of our squad. And as soon as we get within a certain distance of Degtyarev, it's going to spawn in that UNISG squad that I talked about. And unfortunately, that's not going to work out too well for them. Yep. That happened about as expected. Alright, Strelok, wait here for a second. Let's go take a look at our handiwork. Yep, that's about what I expected. And look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. Heavily armed, heavily armored. That would have been a tough, tough fight. Let's very quickly see what they have. And UNISG didn't have anything too exciting, so let's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Those birds you hear mean that a blowout is coming imminently. And, well, we've still got a few conversations to finish in order to wrap up this quest line, and I would just as soon not rush through those conversations. So what I'm going to do now is something that I have not yet had need to do in this entire run. I'm going to take an antibiotic, which should, I hope, skip us straight past the blowout and let us finish this up gracefully. Okay, and we were a bit woozy, but we've woken up now. And the birds are still freaking out a little bit, but I think that is just the end of the sound effect that had to finish playing. The blowout itself should have been skipped. So, Colonel, UNISG squad is dead. There's no need for violence in order for you to accomplish your mission. How about it? Strelok is well accomplished at hiding, and he will make sure that no one finds him. And thankfully, Degtyarev is a good chap, and he's going to keep his word. He's going to let Strelok leave, but he will keep an eye on both Strelok and on us. Well, I guess that's fair. It was very nice working with you, sir. Until next time, see you around the zone. Slava Ukraini. So Strelok, how about it? Looks like the military is going to let you go, surprisingly. I'm glad I could help defuse that volatile situation. It would have sucked to have had to kill my own player character from the previous game. As expected, he's going to need a new hideout, one that half the zone doesn't already know about. Not surprising, I myself have looted it a few times. But yeah, I'm sad that this is drawing to a close too. It's been really nice meeting you and working with you. I hope we'll see each other soon. Till next time, my friend. And as we fade to black so that Strelok can vanish into the zone, the curtain falls on Operation Afterglow. And since Anomaly considers this the conclusion of its story campaign, the end credits roll and a lovely moody track plays. UNISG squads will still respawn and roam around causing trouble, but the military no longer considers them a meaningful threat to the secrets of the zone, so we have seen the last of our friends Strelok and Degtyarev for this playthrough. Now obviously we can continue roaming the zone to our heart's content, doing missions, making money, hunting mutants, and taking everyone's stuff. However, I think that Slava Pumpkin has more than earned a rest. We befriended legendary stalkers from the original games, becoming a legend of our own in the process as we earned the maximum rank. We are far and away the top stalker in the zone, outfitted with some of the best gear available, and having crushed the plans of both Sin and UNISG, there is little in the zone remaining to challenge the hero of this story. Just like Strelok, Slava Pumpkin is going to fade into the shadows and keep his head down for a while. And that means that it's time to bring this series to a close as well. I wish that I could have shown you the initial stage of the Living Legend questline, as well as the process of building up this character who was well on his way before I started recording, and we may yet do that on the channel at some point. But I didn't begin recording my own gameplay until the assault on Radar, which I did with the encouragement of my good friend Blondie, whose channel I've linked and mentioned before. There's a good chance that you came here via his own recommendation, but if you have not watched either season of his Loner to Legend series, I would wholeheartedly recommend you do so. When the end credits finish, we return to find that we've unlocked a new achievement, Collaborator. This is earned by completing the Operation Afterglow questline, and just as the Sin questline results in unlocking them as a playable faction, Collaborator allows you to begin a new character as part of the UNISG faction. And that is exactly what the next Anomaly series will be, a UNISG playthrough, where we begin as a lone operative sent to infiltrate the zone and its factions. Playing as UNISG is one of Anomaly's more unique experiences, and I hope that you will join me for that. However, that series will take a bit of planning, and in the meantime, I'd like to showcase one of my other favorite games, the Dishonored franchise. Specifically, Dishonored 2, which I will be completing under a special You Only Live Once rule set, where no healing is allowed, all damage is permanent, and a single death ends the entire run. I'll be doing this with all the custom difficulty settings at maximum, and a few other special rules to enhance the challenge. I've been wanting to do this run for years, and this channel is the perfect opportunity. I'm excited for it, so I hope that you will join me for that when the series begins this coming Friday, February 17th. To make sure you don't miss the latest video, please do like and subscribe, and drop into the comments below to share your thoughts. Until then, my friends, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.